Yes. So we have discussed till now 11 problems on redemption of preference shares. So only last few problems, last one or two problems left in this chapter. So that we need to see now. So 12th problem, the balance sheet of Amardeep Limited as on 31st March 2015 was as under. So now if you see liability side, equity share capital of 100 each they have mentioned, that is 2 lakh. Then preference share capital, what about preference share capital? That is 1 lakh of 10 each. Of 10 each, 1 lakh is mentioned. Security premium account given in the liability side, that is 8,000. General reserve 40,000. Profit and loss account 50,000. Current liability 1 lakh 2,000. Sundry asset is 5 lakh. So total of the balance sheet is 5 lakh. Yes, now there are certain adjustment. Preference shares were due for immediate redemption at 10% premium. To finance redemption, investment of the book value 40,000 were sold at a profit of 25%. So there is a profit. Now, when we are selling the investment, there is a profit. So at a profit of 25% means of 40,000, if you take 25%, you will get the profit amount. And 500 equity shares were issued at a premium of 20%. Okay, there is fresh issue is also given. 500 equity shares at 20%. So what about face value of the equity share? That is 100. So directly from the balance sheet, equity share face value is 100. So fresh issue is also 100. 500 equity shares were issued at a premium of 20%. It was decided to utilize free reserve to the minimum extent possible. So that means first we should use the fresh issue. After that we can utilize the reserve amount. It was decided to issue bonus share in the ratio of 2 for 5 shares held. That means what 2 for 5 shares means? Can you tell me now? 2 for 5 shares means what? Bonus share. Can anyone unmute yourself and tell? 2 for 5 shares means? So what we are talking about here? Bonus shares means what? And what kind of bonus shares here they are talking? So 2 for 5 means for each 5 shares held, 2 bonus share is given. So from where bonus share is given? That is in the form of equity shares, bonus share is given. Yes, bonus share information is there. Then past journal entries show balance sheet after the bonus issue, assuming that holder of 100 preference shares were not traceable. So holder of 100 preference shares not traceable means what? Only excluding this 100 preference share, we need to pay the amount. That means company is going to pay the amount excluding this 100 preference share because they are not traceable. So that is the reason. So we need to pass journal entries. Before that, we need to do calculation for bonus issue. So see this now answer part. So there are notes mentioned. See this company issues bonus share in the ratio of 5:2. So bonus shares are issued only to the existing shareholder, not to the new equity shareholder. So who is the existing shareholder given in the question? Equity share capital of 2 lakh 100 each. So they are existing shareholder. So only for them bonus shares are issued. And what about new shareholder? Who are new shareholder? This one. Fresh issue information given in the adjustment, that is 500 equity shares were issued at a premium. So these are new shareholder. For them bonus shares are not given, only to the existing shareholder bonus shares are mentioned. Bonus shares are must be given. That is first note. Second one, amount due on 100 preference shares. The holders were not traceable. So amount due on preference shares shall be shown in the liability side of the balance sheet. So under current liability, we need to show amount due. That is on 100 share we need to calculate. How to calculate that we need to see. Now working note. First working note is for preference share capital. Once you see the question, preference share capital, what is the preference share capital given in the question? 1 lakh. Preference share capital given in the question 1 lakh. So directly we know the preference share capital amount 1 lakh. So now from where and all company is going to pay this 1 lakh to preference shareholder. So company can use fresh issue of equity share or reserve or P&L account. So if you see the question, reserves must be used to the minimum extent possible. That means what? First we need to utilize the fresh issue. So how to utilize fresh issue? 500 equity shares we know, that is a fresh issue. What is the face value of fresh issue? 100, that is given in the question. Equity shares of 100. So 500 into 100, if you do, you will get the fresh issue amount. 500 into 100, if you do, you will get the fresh issue amount, that is 50,000. So fresh issue now we know 50,000, still 50,000 is remaining. Now from where we are going to take remaining 50,000, now we can use general reserve account. So whenever there is a general reserve and P&L is given, what we should use first? Whenever there is general reserve and profit and loss account information given in the liability side of the balance sheet, which one to utilize first? We have discussed this in the previous problem. Can you tell me which one to utilize first when there is a general reserve and P&L? Can you tell me? Unmute yourself. Yes.
General reserve.
General reserve. Yes. General reserve we need to utilize first. So now here in this question also we are going to utilize general reserve first. So general reserve information given in the question, that is 40,000. So 40,000 available, but we want 50,000. So what we are going to do? We are going to utilize 40,000 fully. So that is general reserve 40,000 utilized for payment of preference share capital. Still 10,000 is remaining. How 10,000 is remaining? 1 lakh minus 50,000 fresh issue, 40,000 is general reserve, 10,000 is remaining. That we will utilize it from profit and loss account. Profit and loss account information is again given in the question, that is 50,000. Profit and loss account given in the question 50,000, but we want only 10,000. So there is sufficient balance available in profit and loss account. So we will take 10,000 from profit and loss account. Now you see total 50,000 plus 50,000 plus 40,000 plus 10,000, that is equal to 1 lakh. Preference share capital is met. Next, redemption premium. So how to calculate redemption premium? Whether there is any percentage given in the question. Redemption premium. See this. Preference shares were due for immediate redemption of 10% premium. That means premium of 10% on capital amount. What is the preference share capital? 1 lakh. On 1 lakh, if you take 10%, what you will get? 1 lakh into 10% if you take, you will get 10,000. That is your redemption premium. So redemption premium, how you can utilize? Either from security premium or from profit and loss account. So here security premium information, how to calculate? Security premium, once you see the question, 8,000 security premium is given in the question. So now we know security premium account has 8,000 balance, but we want 10,000. How to calculate? How to calculate now? Security premium balance given in the question is 8,000, but redemption premium is 10,000. So now what to do? Can you tell me now what to do? We have 8,000 balance in security premium. Redemption premium is more than security premium balance. Now what to do? How to manage amount in security premium account? Can you tell me? Anyone? Please comment in the chat box or unmute yourself. How to utilize or how to adjust the amount now? Security premium. How to utilize the amount? See, there is fresh issue information is given, isn't it? Fresh issue information is given in the question. If you see the fresh issue information, that is 500 equity shares were redeemed at a premium of 20%. That means 500 into 100. We know the face value is 100 from the question. 500 into 100 if you do, that is 50,000. Now on 50,000 you need to take 20%. On 50,000 you need to take 20%. So what is the amount now? 50,000 into 20%. If you do, you will get 10,000. So 10,000 you will get, plus 8,000 is already available. So total balance available in security premium account. Now you see this working note, calculation of balance available in security premium account. 500 into 100, that is 50,000 fresh issue at premium of 20%. So that is 10,000. 50,000 into 20%. Plus 8,000 is already given in the liability side of the balance sheet. So total is 18,000. Now it is more than the 10,000, that is redemption premium balance. So security premium account has more balance, so we can utilize it from security premium account. So security premium 10,000 met for meeting that is met for paying redemption premium of 10,000 rupees. We have used security premium account. Next, bonus share calculation. See this now, bonus share calculation also we need to do. So what is the bonus share information is given in the question. It was decided to issue bonus shares in the ratio of 2 for 5 shares held. So here 2 for 5 shares means for what type of shares? First we need to see. See, these bonus shares are issued only to the existing shareholder and not to the new equity shareholder means what? Only to the equity shareholders bonus shares are issued. So now existing equity shareholders, if we want to calculate the number of equity share, 2 lakh divided by 100. If you do 2 lakh divided by 100, you will get number of share. So what is the number of share? Number of share is 2000. For 5 shares, 2 bonus share is given. For 2000 shares, how much? Cross multiplication. For 5 shares, 2 bonus share is given. For 2000 equity shares, how much? Cross multiplication if you do, you will get 2000 into 2 divided by 5, that is 800. 800 into face value, that is 100. So bonus share total is 80,000. So bonus share total now we got, that is 80,000. But now while doing the journal entry, we need to see whether profit and loss account balance, whether profit and loss account there is enough balance in profit and loss account, or whether CRR account has enough balance to pay this bonus issue to equity shareholder. So that also we need to see now while solving the problem. So after doing all these calculations, we need to pass journal entries in the books of Amardeep Limited. So first journal entry, there is investment sold. Once you see question, investment sold. To finance redemption, investment of the book value 40,000 were sold at a profit of 25%. That means what? 40,000 into 25. That means more than 40,000 it was sold. 25% more than 40,000. So 40,000 into 25% if you do, you will get one amount. What is that amount? 10,000. 10,000 is your profit. So what is the journal entry whenever the investment is sold? Normal journal entry is bank account debit to investment account. Cash comes in, investment sold. So bank to investment. But here there is a profit. Since there is a profit, we have credited profit and loss account. If there is a loss, what we are going to do? If there is a loss on investment, 40,000 worth investment sold at 10% discount. In that case, what we are going to do about P&L account? P&L account we need to debit in that case. Since there is a profit, now we are crediting profit and loss account. That is with 10,000. See this now entry. Bank account debit to investment account to profit and loss account. That is profit 10,000. Investment value we know 40,000. That is given in the questions. It is investment value, that is 40,000. That is given in the adjustment. So 40,000 is investment, profit is 10,000, total amount received by the bank is 50,000. So what narration you can give? Being the sale of investment. Being the sale of investment. Second one is for fresh issue. Second one is for fresh issue. What is the journal entry for fresh issue of equity share? Or whenever there is a issue of equity share, what is the journal entry? Cash comes in, equity shares are issued. So bank account debit to equity share capital account. That is a normal case. Here, fresh shares are issued at premium. So, since fresh shares are issued at premium, security premium account is credited. Security premium account is credited. So, with a premium amount, See this entry now. Bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium account. So, equity capital we know that is 500 into 100 from the adjustment. See this fresh issue 500 into face value given in the question 100, so 50,000, and premium 20% they have mentioned. So what we are going to do now, 50,000 into 20%, that is 10,000. That is your security premium account. So total bank now 60,000, being the fresh issue of equity share is your narration. Next thing, we need to calculate amount due on redemption. Next thing we need to calculate amount due on redemption. How to calculate amount due on redemption? So what and all is paid to preference shareholder? Whenever company is paying the amount, capital plus premium amount is given to preference shareholder. So preference shareholder is receiving this amount and this preference share capital is debited. That means from preference share capital we are reducing the amount, isn't it? So from preference share capital we are reducing the amount. From premium account also we are reducing the amount. And where we are transferring that amount? Where we are transferring that amount? Can you tell me now? So we are reducing the amount from preference share capital and redemption premium. And now where we are going to transfer that amount? If one account is debited, one more account has to be credited. So which account is to be credited now? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Unmute yourself. Very easy this one. See, basic things these are. So can you tell me which account is credited? Amount due on redemption. Which account is credited? Yes, comment in the chat box. Comment in the chat box. Comment in the chat box now. Which account is credited? Unmute yourself. So there are 16 to 17 people. So I want answer now. Yes, tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. See, this is very easy. You need to tell the answer which account is credited. If you are reducing the amount from preferential capital and redemption premium. So here, account preference shareholder account is credited. Preference shareholder account is credited. See this entry. Preference share capital account, that is 1 lakh, debit. Redemption premium account, that is 10% on capital, that is 1 lakh into 10%, 10,000, to preference shareholder, that is 1 lakh 10,000. So what is the narration now? Being the amount due on redemption. So from capital and premium, we are transferring the amount to holder. So now preference shareholder finally gets the amount. In that case, what is the journal entry? When preference shareholder finally gets the amount, preference shareholder receives that amount. So that preference shareholder is debited. Receiving the amount, debit the receiver, preference share account is debited. 2. From where we are giving the amount? From where we are giving the amount? From bank account we are giving the amount. Preference shareholder account debit to bank account. But there is one adjustment. What is that? 100 shareholders are not traceable. 100 shareholders are not traceable. That means what? Excluding 100 shareholder, now company will make the payment. So total number of preference shareholder we want. So how to get the total number of preference shareholder? If you see the question, preference shareholder total number 1 lakh divided by 10. 10 each they have given 1 lakh. So 1 lakh divided by 10, if you do, 10,000 is total number of preference shares. Now we got total number of preference shares. Out of that 100 is not traceable. So now remaining amount company is going to pay. So that is 9,900 preference shares only company is going to pay. So what is the face value? 100. 9,900 into 100 if you do, that is 99,000. That is for capital. But while company is making the payment, it will give premium also. So now we need to calculate premium on 9,900 share. So that is 99,000 into 10%. Total capital 99,000 into 10%. If you do, you will get 9,900 as a redemption premium. So now we got capital plus premium amount. So now total amount given to the preference shareholder is 1,08,900. Preference shareholder account debit to bank account, being the payment made except on 100 shares. That is 1,08,900. That is fourth journal entry. So very simple, very basic journal entry. The fifth journal entry is for what? If you see the journal entry, working note, if you see the working note, there is redemption premium. Redemption premium is met by security premium. So security premium account is reduced. Security premium as credit balance. Now it is reduced. Reduced means it is debited, and redemption premium, that amount is transferred to redemption premium. So redemption premium is credited. Now you see journal entry, security premium account debit to redemption premium, that is 10,000, being redemption premium met. Fifth journal entry, being redemption premium met, that is fifth one. Next, sixth one, there is bonus issue. There is bonus issue. Before that, we want amount to be transferred to capital redemption reserve account. So what and all amount we can transfer for capital redemption reserve account other than fresh issue? Other than fresh issue means, if you see the question, if you see the working note, capital, how it is paid by fresh issue, general reserve and profit and loss account. So other than fresh issue means excluding the fresh issue, remaining amount for payment of capital. What is the remaining amount for payment of capital? General reserve plus profit and loss account, that is 40,000 plus 10,000. So total 50,000 amount is transferred to CRR for the purpose of issuing bonus shares or for the purpose of payment of bonus shares. So now what is the journal entry? General reserve account debit 40,000 directly from the working note. Profit and loss account debit 10,000 from the working note other than the fresh issue we are talking here. 2. Capital redemption reserve account transferred to CRR. From where we are transferring, that is always debited. To which account we are transferring, so that is always credited. So being redemption of capital out of free reserve. So narration is being redemption of capital out of free reserve. That is sixth journal entry. So now next thing is bonus shares due. Bonus share due to the shareholder. How to calculate bonus share due? So what is the bonus share amount in the question? Can you tell me the bonus share amount in the question? So we have calculated bonus share, right? Yes, what is the amount of bonus share?
80,000.
80,000. Yes, 80,000 is the amount of bonus shares. But what happens? CRR account has only 50,000. Now problem is what? With the CRR account. Because CRR account is capital redemption reserve account is used for the purpose of bonus share. Now it has only 50,000. So we will take a full 50,000 from CRR account for the purpose of bonus share. Then remaining 30,000 from where we need to take. So remaining 30,000 from profit only, because there is no general reserve. General reserve is fully utilized for the purpose of payment of capital. Profit and loss account, 50,000 is there, 10,000 is utilized. See this, 50,000 is there in the liability side, 10,000 is utilized for capital. So remaining is 40,000. Then one more adjustment is there. Can you tell me the one more adjustment in profit and loss account? Whether profit and loss account has 40,000 or 50,000. If it is 50,000, why it has 50,000? Can you tell me the reason now? Very simple. If you observe the problem, you will get the reason. Profit and loss account still has 50,000. How? Can you tell me? Anyone? Can you tell me now? Yes, unmute yourself. How now profit and loss account has after paying redemption this one capital, still it has 50,000 instead of 40,000. Yes. Profit on sale of investment. Correct answer. Profit on sale of investment is there because there is a profit of 10,000. So whenever there is a profit of 10,000, it is added to P&L accounts, credit side. Profit is credited, loss is debited. So profit is credited. That is why now P&L account has 50,000 balance. But we want only 30,000. We want only 30,000. So we will take 30,000 from profit and loss account. So total now capital redemption reserve account debit, profit and loss account debit, to bonus to shareholders account, that is 80,000. Bonus shares are met by utilizing CRR and profit and loss account. That is bonus shares due to shareholder. Now shareholder will receive the bonus share. Last journal entry, shareholder will receive the bonus share. Bonus to shareholders, debit to equity share capital. Why to equity share capital? Usually that is bank to equity share capital, but here bonus shares are given. That is why bonus to shareholder account to equity share capital account 80,000. being the bonus shares are issued to shareholder. Very important problem. All the adjustments are there. All the adjustments. See that traceable, not traceable adjustment is there. Bonus shares adjustment is there. So everything is included in this problem. So there are more journal entries. If you see, this problem has more journal entries. 8 journal entries this problem has. Suppose there is partly paid share. First thing is you need to make a call to convert the partly paid share into fully paid share, and call money received. For that also one more journal entry you need to pass. So if there is a partly paid share in this problem, then total number of journal entry will be 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 means 10 journal entry you need to pass in that case. Yes, and investment adjustment is also given in this problem. So we have now passed the journal entries. Now we need to do revised balance sheet. Next thing we need to do is revised balance sheet. Liabilities and asset, you need to do the format. Now liability side. If you see liability side, there is equity share capital. So equity share capital given in the question is 2 lakh. Given in the question is 2 lakh, but bank account is now bank account amount is received now. So bank is debited there. So 50,000 is a fresh issue. Fresh issue, that is again addition to the equity share capital, fresh issue. Again bonus issue is also addition to the equity share capital, 80,000. So 2 lakh plus fresh issue 50,000 plus bonus issue 80,000, it will be 3 lakh 30,000 is your equity share capital. Then second liability side, second one, security premium. Security premium amount given in the question is 8,000. This 10,000, what is that plus 10,000? What is that plus 10,000? 10,000 plus is of fresh issue premium. Fresh issue premium is that 10,000. So that we have written in journal entry. If you see the journal entry, you will come to know. Security premium account. See this second journal entry, 10,000. Two security premium. So 10,000 is of fresh issue. Minus 10,000. What is that minus 10,000? Redemption premium met. This is from working note. Minus 10,000 redemption premium met, that is from working note. So remaining balance in security premium account is 8,000 only. Now profit and loss account. See, profit and loss account we discussed. 50,000 was there, 10,000 is a profit, total 60,000 utilized for capital, that is 10,000. So now remaining is 50,000. From 50,000 bonus shares are given 30,000. So that you need to deduct. Utilized for capital you need to deduct, profit you need to add. If you do all these adjustments, you will get profit and loss account total 20,000. Profit and loss account total 20,000. Liability side. Current liability. Next thing is current liability. Current liability is given in the question itself. That is directly from the question, 1,02,000. 1,02,000 directly from the question. Next, we need to show under the head of current liability amount due to preference shareholder. So what amount we are going to show here? Amount due to preference shareholder means that is 100 shares which are not traceable. So 100 shares company is not paid the money, isn't it? For that reason, now that remaining amount which is unpaid, it is like outstanding, unpaid amount, we need to show amount due to preference shareholder, liability side. Liability side, how to calculate? 100 into 10. Face value of preference share, that is 10. 100 into 10 is 1,000. Add premium. Add premium because that is premium of 10%. That is redemption. 1,000 into 10%, that is 100. Total is 1,100. 1,100 is amount due to preference shareholder. If you want to see, you can see the question also for the face value. See that question, face value is 10 each. That is why we have taken 10. Face value is 10 each given in the question. Now asset side, now balance sheet asset side, if you see, bank account. Bank account, 50,000 is given in the question. 60,000 is what? Sold. 60,000 is sold. Sold means if you see the question now, what is the investment amount? Investment amount. What is the investment amount? Can you tell me the investment amount now? Whether it is 50,000 or 60,000, investment amount. Can you tell me? 40,000 investment sold at 25%. 40,000 investment sold at 25% means what? So there is total of 50,000 received in bank. 40,000 plus 10% premium, total 50,000 is received in the bank. So what happens here? It is 50 plus 60. Sold is 60 they have mentioned. So how it is 60? Can you tell me? Bank, any other adjustment? Yes. What is missing here? Can you tell me? Anyone? What is missing in the bank account? What is missing in the bank account? Sold 60,000. What is missing in the bank account? Can you tell me now? For this reason, you need to see the journal entry. You need to see the journal entry. Once you see the journal entry, where and all bank account is given. See this, bank account 50,000. So total 50,000 is there in bank account plus the 50,000 is investment. If you see the question, bank account, once you see, no information about bank, so directly 50,000 is there. Yes. Fresh issue. Fresh issue is also 60,000. So 60,000 is fresh issue, 50,000 is investment profit. 60,000 is fresh issue, 50,000 is investment profit. So here 50,000 is fresh issue, 60,000 is, see this 60,000, it is not sold, it is fresh issue. This is fresh issue 60,000, 50,000 is sold, 50,000 is sold, and minus 1,08,900 paid. 1,08,900 paid. That is fourth journal entry. Preference shareholder to bank. See, from bank 1,08,900 gone. So 1,08,900 is deducted. So 1,10,000 minus 1,08,900. If you do, you will get remaining amount 1,100. Bank remaining amount is 1,100. Then sundry asset. Sundry asset, if you see the question, what is a sundry asset? Sundry asset is 5 lakh. Sundry asset is 5 lakh. What do you mean by sundry? Sundry asset means, what do you mean by sundry now? Can you tell the meaning of sundry asset? Yes, very simple. Can you tell me the meaning of sundry asset now? Anyone? Can you tell me the meaning of sundry asset? Yes, anyone can answer. What is sundry asset? Very basic. What is sundry asset? Sundry asset means total of all asset. So total of it includes all the assets now. Sundry asset means. So investment is also included in this sundry asset. So investment is also included in the sundry asset. So sundry asset we know 5 lakh. Investment is sold. So there is no asset in the balance sheet. So we need to deduct 40,000. Investment is sold. Then remaining sundry asset will be 5 lakh minus 40,000, 4 lakh 60,000. So there is two adjustments are there, bank and sundry asset in the asset side. Now total of the balance sheet is 4 lakh 61,100. 4 lakh 61,100 is total of the balance sheet. Yes, this is how you are going to solve the problem. 8 journal entry and 1 balance sheet. So any doubt in this problem now? Any doubt you can ask now in this problem. So in the notes which I have given, because in the textbook there is a mistake. So in the notes I have given, there is one correction. What is that correction? Now I have told, right, in this question, that is investment amount is 50, fresh issue is 60. Why in the bank account? That you need to adjust. That is in the bracket wrongly mentioned. That we need to change. Any other doubt in this question? Any other doubt in this question? Yes, please comment now. If there is a doubt, you can ask now. Yes, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. If there is any doubt, you can ask regarding this question. No doubts? No doubts? So if there is no comment, I will assume that there is no doubt. So yes, last problem of this chapter now. Last problem of this chapter we are going to see, that is problem number 13. Problem number 13 we are going to see the problem number 13. Determine the amount of fresh issue of equity shares from the following information relating to Petromet Limited. Relating to Petromet Limited. Here there are several information is given, but we need to determine amount of fresh issue. Fresh issue information is not mentioned. By using this information, we need to calculate the amount of fresh issue. So see these informations: redeemable preference share. redeemable preference share capital, that is 4 lakh, that is given. Premium on redemption of preference share, that is 10. Premium is 10% mentioned. Profit and loss account 1 lakh 20,000. 1 lakh 20,000 is profit and loss account. General reserve account is 80,000. Security premium account is 30,000. Fresh issue is to be made at a discount of 10%. So fresh issue is at a discount, not at par, not at premium. It is at discount to the extent desirable for redemption of preference share, which could not otherwise be redeemed. So we need to make the certain adjustments here. That is, first we need to bifurcate capital plus premium one side and all divisible profit to the other side. Capital plus premium one side and all divisible profit other side. If you take, what happens, you can easily determine amount of fresh issue. So we'll see the calculation now. Answer part we are going to see this. For determining the amount of fresh issue of share, following equation is applied. That means now we should assume fresh issue we don't know, right? So we should assume fresh issue as x. Fresh issue as x we should assume. So now when there is a premium, what is the formula? When there is a premium, what is the formula? When the fresh issues are made at a discount, what is the formula? First thing we need to see, when there is a premium, what is the formula? See, formula is preference share capital plus redemption premium is equal to security premium plus divisible profit plus x plus in the bracket x into rate of premium divided by 100. That is for premium. This formula is for premium. Next thing is for discount. Next thing is for discount. Same formula, only one change of sign. Same formula, only one change of sign. If you see the difference in both the formulas now. Preference share capital plus redemption premium is equal to security premium plus divisible profit. Divisible profit means general reserve, profit and loss account, everything comes, plus x. Here there is a change now. See this, here there is minus. After plus x there is minus because it is at discount, right? Minus x into rate of discount divided by 100. Here plus. Here plus. If you see, here there is plus for premium. Here there is minus. Remaining all same. Remaining all same. And here rate of premium. For premium you need to write rate of premium. Here you need to take rate of discount. Now as per the equation we need to apply and solve the problem. So now as per the equation, if you see, it is at discount, right? It is at discount. Fresh issues are made at discount. So discount formula we are going to apply now. Discount formula. Second formula we are going to apply as per the equation. Preference share capital we know, given in the question, right? Preference share capital, that is 4 lakh. See that given in the question. 4 lakh. Preference share capital. Premium on redemption. How to get premium on redemption? 4 lakh into 10%. 4 lakh into 10%, if you do, you will get for premium on redemption, that is 40,000 is equal to 4 lakh plus the 40,000 is equal to 30,000. What is the 30,000? 30,000 is security premium. See this 30,000 security premium plus profit and loss and general reserve plus profit and loss and general reserve, that is 1,20,000 profit and loss plus 80,000 general reserve plus x, fresh issue we don't know, that is x, plus x we don't know, minus x into rate of discount. The rate of discount is given in the question, that is 10% is a rate of discount given in the question. So rate of discount is 10. X into 10 divided by 100. X into 10 divided by 100. So now we will simplify the formula. Simplify the formula. 4 lakh plus 40,000. One side we get the amount 4 lakh 40,000. Now remaining side, left hand side and right hand side we are going to see now. Now right hand side, if you see 30,000 plus 1,20,000 plus 80,000, what is the total? 2,30,000. 2,30,000 plus x, still x we don't know, minus now LCM, this common you take here, x divided by 1 into 10 by 100. If you take a common denominator here, 10x divided by 100 you will get x minus 10x divided by 100 you will get, that is x by 1, then you need to multiply, you will get 10x divided by 100. Then again simplification, 4 lakh 40 is equal to 2 lakh 30,000. Now you see x divided by 1 minus 10x into 100, if you do 100x minus 10x divided by 100. You will get 100x minus 10x divided by 100, common denominator, LCM method. You will get. So now you need to deduct 4,40,000 one side, you need to bring 2,30,000 to the other side. So 4,40,000 minus 2,30,000, that is how much? That is how much? 2,10,000. That is 2,10,000. And 100 minus 10x, you know, 90x. So here plus 90x. So we need to bring it to the other side. So 90x divided by 100 one side, 4,40,000 minus 2,30,000 other side, to 2,10,000. Last x is equal to. Now we want x. Now you do the cross multiplication. How to do cross multiplication? 2,10,000 into 100 divided by 90. You will get the amount of fresh issue. What is that amount of fresh issue? 2,33,333. 2,33,333. As per SEBI guideline, what happens? Company can issue the shares of the face value of 10 each only. So this is not approximate value. 333 is there, right? So multiples of 10. If you do multiples of 10, that is 340. You will get 2,33,340 multiples of 10. If you don't want to do this method, applying formula and all, very simple method we can do, that is next, or instead of this one we can use this formula. See, this same thing directly we can do. Redeemable preference share capital plus redemption premium is equal to security premium plus profit and loss account plus general reserve plus new issue. Here new issue we don't know. Same thing, one side we want the total. One side total capital plus premium 4,40,000. Other side divisible profit total 2,30,000. New issue we don't know, but we know it is at discount. So new issue at discount is equal to 4,40,000 minus 2,30,000. If you do, you will get 2,10,000. Amount of new issue. How to determine amount of new issue? 2,10,000 at discount. That means what? 100 is the face value. At discount means for 90 it is 2,10,000. For 100 it is how much? For 90 it is 2,10,000. For 100 it is how much? Cross multiplication. 2,10,000 into 100 divided by 90. If you do, you will get amount of fresh issue 2,33,333. 2,33,333. That is nothing but 2,33,340 multiples of 10 only. So this is how you are going to solve this problem. Very simple 6-mark problem. Yes. Now we have finished this chapter. We have discussed all the 13 problems in this chapter. Now you can ask doubt if any. Now you can ask the doubt if any. Any doubt you can ask now.